Dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing her life today.
This is our Riva TV.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So recently, comedian Karlous Miller sat down with Shannon Sharpe, and they talked about a variety of different things, but in particular, they ended up actually talking about relationships. And in talking about relationships, it had the comment section, the internet in an uproar based off of the responses of everything that happened. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, play clips, and then we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you guys my feelings on everything that he had to say.
People won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world. It is. I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like, the man that you're looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
Now, based off of what he said, and, most of the people who like people, they don't even like them, or whatever the case is. It's okay to have a wish list and all of that. Women in the comment section under this post on Instagram went off. Okay? They unleashed the beast. Okay, I did not think it could have gotten any worse, but based off of what he said, it was very simple. It wasn't disrespectful. He was just making it known, like, hey, a lot of women have these high expectations. They put, this list of what they want in a man, or they have this ideology of, everything that they're supposed to strive for and be in a relationship with, but their results are completely contrary. Either they are null and void, which means that they don't have anyone in close proximity that is, wanting to date them or pursuing them, or, they are basically speaking from experiences from other people.
A lot of women have.
No, and also, they are probably getting rich men that are trying to talk to them. But the thing about it is that them rich men ain't taking them seriously. Marriage, kids, and family, they probably just hitting it and quitting it and just taking them out to a couple of little expensive meals to have them think that they're going to be a part of this rich lifestyle. So, but the man is just hitting it and keep it. I had a girl that was messing with this dude, and he had a lot of money. Had property, and the dude and she really thought she was in there with him, and after he hit it a couple times, he was like, I'm not really feeling you like that, and cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
This idea of the great perfect man, right? And it's not even something that they really want. That's just what they heard somebody else want. Right. Like, that don't make sense.
I completely agree with what he said here. And the reason why I agree so much is because a lot of women in social media are stuck in group thought, right? Before they know their own opinions or their own feelings of how they think about a situation, they have to check in with the sisterhood online to make sure that their thought aligns with what all the other women are thinking about certain situations, right? Hence why there's so many women on TikTok or on different platforms who will go on a date and talk about a guy just to see what other people are going to say so that they can know if they should, continue pursuing the situation, continue, dating the guy, or if they should leave everything alone based off of, again, groupthink. So, again, as a woman, what he's saying, I completely agree with everything that it is that he's saying in this sector, that there's a point where, standards meets unrealistic expectations.
I want a guy, he need to be over 6 foot tall. He need to be educated. He need to be well-rounded. He need to be... What you need a man that tall for? You ain't tall. You got hair cabinets in there? Yeah, you need a man that's 6'7". He needs to be well-read. He got to want to travel when they ain't been nowhere. But I'm just saying, that's what they want.
It's so interesting to me, too, based off of the things that they said, is that, women they always talk about, decenter men, or men shouldn't be the center of your lives, and, you should not be revolving your whole lifestyle around men. But then they write a list of a man whose their whole lifestyle is revolved around, he has to want to travel. He has to want to do what I want to do. He has to like this. You can have similar interests and still be individuals. But, the stuff that, comes here or there, they mix up the things that are, something that would be nice to, oh, this is my non-negotiable. Like, if he is not 6'1.5", like, that is not going to work for me. If he is not this, that is not going to work for me. Not understanding that, the main thing that as a woman, that when you are pursuing a man, which, whatever you're pursuing marriage, whatever, You should be focusing on this man's principles. Who is he? What is his character like?
Right. They don't look for
what are his standards? What are his thought process about things? What does he want in the future?
Right.
Do those things align? Are you guys going to be on one accord? Everybody's so focused on, if they can get flown out, if they can take a trip, if they can go here and there. Like, that stuff is really foolishness.
They be like, they want a rich man. Rich man ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing a life today. It don't happen. It's unreal.
Another thing that I thought was really funny was when he also was, he made a joke saying like, oh, the tall men go for shorter women, and then the tall women want the tall men. Like, he made like a little joke about height.
Then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes that stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy.
And just because women were so disturbed by everything that this man said, women were in the comment section very literally like, oh, I can't believe he said it because tall men definitely want me. Like, completely purposely missing the point of the conversation because something in what he said rings true for them. And again, you have so many women who were negating everything that he was saying, but women want to be in a relationship with men, but then you don't want to listen when men speak. It would behoove you to listen when a man is talking because that's your counterpart. And what he is saying, he didn't disrespect nobody. He didn't point fingers. He didn't call no names. But what he said is very valid. Like, there's a lot of women who have these unrealistic expectations that they've never seen, they've never dealt with, all of this stuff based off of what they have been told they're supposed to do.
The women are crazy.
Based off of what they're told they're supposed to be attracted to.
The thumbs up button.
We have to be honest. And, a lot of women cannot stand to hear things that go against the narrative that everybody's fanning your flame and everybody's bowing down to you. But to be honest, a lot of women don't understand that, I don't know if they can see it or not, but they're in this warp of singledom. Can't keep relationships, can't maintain relationships, can't find anybody to be with. And they believe that all the stuff that they're doing is the right exact way. But the only people who are telling them that they're doing things the right way is the other women who are in the warp of singledom. Make it make sense.
I heard you say that people should stop trying to change people. Absolutely. Why would you? So in other words, I agree. Accept the person as you find them, not how you wish them to be. Yep. And sometimes you can't be looking for yourself and other people just because you're doing right. Don't mean everybody gonna act right. Right.
Now, when he said this, I completely agreed with what he's saying. He's like, you cannot be in a relationship and meet somebody and try to change them. And I gotta say, I'm gonna give you guys my honest feedback on this part. You see, when a man gets into a relationship with a woman, a man who is a leader, who has standards and stuff, he is going to apply certain things, apply certain leadership skills that is going to cause the woman to transform and change, because a man being, the leader of all things around him is going to want to elevate her if she is not in a certain space, right? Hence why a lot of times men are getting the short end of the stick when it comes to child support, baby mama drama and stuff, because they get into situations and men who are builders feel like they can, create environments to change or elevate people, and the women are resistant to change.
People are like, but you didn't know. And I'm kind of like, you know what? Well, I thought I could make somebody not be just as angry. But then when things just started going sour and not working out, it just became it's just not even realistic to deal with.
Because, and let me say this, right? A lot of women, they want men to provide them with ultimate grace because they don't know if they can get it right all the time, right? So women want men to have that grace with them. Ironically enough, they don't want to have any grace with men.
No.
So for me, I understand exactly, coming from a male's point of view when he's talking about women, not trying to change people. But you see, men, in my opinion, you might have certain,